Alright, so next up we're going to have Evan McGuffey. He's actually here all the way from Reno, Nevada. So me and Evan have been working together now for about a year, and it's been amazing, and I'm super excited to have him. He's going to go over when to start recruiting, and he definitely didn't wait, so he's a great person to hear from. Come on over, Evan. Thanks.
So the question is, when to start recruiting is kind of like, when should I start working out? Last week. So Paul McLean, the famous story, hey, he recruited Andrew Taylor before, but as he was taking his test, right? The whole question is like, what would have happened if Paul didn't reach out to Andrew when he did? If Paul waited until he was a 20K producer and he was the magic of the system, rather than sharing with somebody, allowing them to plug into their upline and fulfill themselves. You know what I'm saying? I've made that mistake and I've not made that mistake. Ryan over here, Ryan, I got into the business a year ago, literally like pretty much today. I wrote my first policy the 7th of March. When did I tell you about the opportunity?
August.
August. So my ass waited 5 months in order to tell Ryan about an opportunity that could change his life. And it was my ego that got in the way, right? I have to write 20K or else he won't believe me. Well, that's not true. I could bring him to a meeting like this. He sees, Tom, Dick, and Harry, everybody doing this. It's like, why did I wait? I should have started yesterday. Now Ryan's doing fantastic. He brought on Mike. Ryan didn't wait for Mike to Ryan didn't wait for him to write 20K to bring Mike on board. Ryan plugged Mike into me, and Ryan just all of a sudden eliminates himself from that equation.
Awesome.
You guys see what I'm saying? So as far as recruiting goes, every single person has a warm market. Even if you were a nerd in high school, you got people that you know. There's people looking for this opportunity. I'm hiring, I'm looking for a social media person as far as a W-2 employee goes. I have a call with him like an hour ago. He's got a master's in video production. And he's applying for an $18 an hour job. There's no way that he should be doing that. He went to school for 3, 4 years, 5 years to get that. How much do you think he spent? I don't know.
2 months.
A lot. Yeah, right? That's why I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? Like, this is 2021. It's not 2020, right? Like, we're in the roaring 20s where Family First Life is roaring. So, introduce this to everybody. The only thing that's going to happen is they say no. If you're not there yet, you're not doing 20, 30, 40K, that's okay. That's okay. It's not 20K, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I just made that up.
Good job.
Now you do have to do 20K a month to start doing cold market recruiting. Just because you need to pay for leads. For people that you don't know, you basically buy leads. And you're going to have yourself process those leads via Facebook, Career Builder, ZipRecruiter, whatever it might be, Indeed. Or you can have an admin do that as well. But in order to build a business, like for most of you out there, you have kids, you have wife, you have family, you have a husband, you have adult bills. You're not going to get by unless you're producing 20K. And I met with Sean Mike, and he's like, you are not going to build this business unless you're doing about 30K. So in order to reinvest, get your head above water, and then put that into recruiting, you need to do 30K. At 20K, you're a solid producer for yourself, you have a nice job. But until you start doing 30K, you can build a business where you have agents underneath you. Then if you're out of work, you're not necessarily out of income. Does that make sense? In order to slap a couple grand in there every single month, reinvest and grow this thing, you're going to have to do more than 20K. But you're not limited to that in the beginning. The best time to start recruiting was a week ago. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.